Hi everyone, I'm Tracy and I'm from the Garden Parish of St. Anne in Jamaica. This is my very first video. I will be sharing with you what I have in my backyard garden. Of course, I don't specialize in any particular crop, but just about anything that I get that I can plant, I do. Today, I'll be sharing with you how to plant your own ginger. Are you ready? So, since COVID, I just like planting. I don't leave anything that I see that can be planted. I am there and ready to plant. So this morning, I saw in the fruit basket these ginger, and looking at them, you notice that they have eyes, which means they're ready to start growing, or they're basically growing already. So in a short while they'll be putting out leaves, and so I decided to plant them. So I've gotten my container. I've gotten some nice garden soil here. It's very moist and rearing to go, and so I'm just gonna put these in place, showing how we can grow our own ginger in our own back garden. If you don't have a back garden, of course, all you need to do is get a container, or if you want to treat yourself and buy a flower pot, you can just go ahead and put them in your flower pot to grow. In a short while, I'm going to take you over to the garden and show you two that I've already done, that are already planted and are growing, because it feels so good when you go and you see a variety of stuff in your garden. So right now this is ready to be left to generate root and to start growing. And I'm not going to give it a lot of water. The soil is already moist, but I'm just going to give it a little more water to keep it going. So there you have it, our ginger ready to start growing, and we're just going to observe that over another couple of days and see the results. As I said before, I'm going to take you now over to the garden and show you two that were already done and how they are growing nicely. We are continuing to have a struggle with rain, and so we have to be watering manually. So that is definitely a challenge, but nonetheless, we are moving on. As promised, here we have our two ginger plants. They were planted just like the ones I just showed to you, and we're going to be watching them over the next couple of weeks as they grow. But they're growing nicely. These have caught well and are growing nicely. Ginger like tropical areas, and so these will do very well despite the fact that we're not having any rain. So there you have it, our ginger plants growing just by identifying them in the food basket, removing them and planting them. We are able to have them growing nicely, and I'm sure in a couple of months we'll be able to get ginger from them. So I implore you to do the same too.